The Operation Mockingbird. Media manipulation. Operation Mockingbird is the codename for an alleged large-scale program conducted by the CIA beginning in the early Cold War era. According to reports and declassified documents, the CIA used journalists and media outlets to influence public opinion and disseminate propaganda. The operation, which reportedly began in the late 1940s and continued into the 1970s, is said to have involved the recruitment of journalists, funding of media organizations, and placement of stories designed to shape public perceptions and advance U.S. foreign policy objectives. The roots of Operation Mockingbird can be traced back to the post-World War II period when the United States and the Soviet Union emerged as global superpowers, ushering in an era of intense ideological conflict. The CIA recognized the strategic importance of controlling information and shaping narratives to counter Soviet propaganda and garner support for American policies. As part of this effort, the agency allegedly recruited prominent journalists and established connections with major newspapers, magazines, and broadcasting networks. One of the key figures associated with Operation Mockingbird was Frank Wisner, a high-ranking CIA officer who reportedly oversaw the program's early activities. Under Wisner's direction, the CIA is said to have cultivated relationships with influential journalists, providing them with classified information and covertly funding their work. This network of media assets, sometimes referred to as Wisner's Wurlitzer, played a crucial role in disseminating the CIA's messages. The influence of Operation Mockingbird was far-reaching. Allegations suggest that the CIA had connections with some of the most respected media outlets, including the New York Times, Time magazine, and CBS News. Journalists who participated in the program reportedly planted stories, shaped coverage, and occasionally even produced outright propaganda to promote the agency's agenda. Critics argue that this manipulation undermined journalistic integrity and compromised the independence of the media. The existence of Operation Mockingbird came to public attention during the 1970s through the work of investigative journalists and congressional inquiries. The Church Committee, a Senate committee investigating intelligence activities, confirmed that the CIA had maintained covert relationships with journalists and media organizations. While the full extent of the program remains unclear, the revelations sparked widespread concern about the potential for government manipulation of the press. In conclusion, Operation Mockingbird highlights the complex and often controversial relationship between intelligence agencies and the media. The program's alleged manipulation of public opinion underscores the ethical challenges posed by covert influence operations. While some argue that such measures were necessary during the Cold War, others contend that they eroded trust in the media and compromised democratic principles. The legacy of Operation Mockingbird serves as a reminder of the importance of media independence and the need for transparency in government activities.